Hello, everyone. Good to see you guys. It's been a long time. It's been over 3 months. And, yeah, so, you know, man, I have not been keeping up my end of the bargain. Um, and that being like, being motivated and getting all this content out and just talking your ear off about whatever the fuck's on my mind and all that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, so it's been over 3 months. I think if you look, my last video was put up. Oh gosh, the last week of August. So it's been a while, and what had happened? Those of you out there who know depression have it. Um, Sometimes it hits you like a bullet train, and it can just derail you, and you are laid out on the couch instantly. For me, it was this gradual thing, uh, and before it seeped in, and before I knew it, 1 month passed, and no videos, no anything. 2 months, and then 3 months, and I'm just like, wow, I have, I guess, lost the motivation to make videos. Um, the momentum was gone, so it just sucked, And the thing was, that initial wave of depression sort of eased up. It did ease up. What am I talking about? It eased up, but the lack of motivation remained. So I wasn't putting out videos, and people were asking, where are the videos at? And I was like, oh, I'll get to it, the same old thing. But anyway, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a fucking video today, and that's what's gonna happen. So that's what I'm doing now. Um, so I can just, that's basically giving you just what I've been up to since then, was being depressed and unmotivated. But now, it's wild. Uh, this depression was different because usually in the past, when I've gotten severely depressed, I completely shut down. Like, I don't talk to anyone. I don't text. Um, I don't. I lose interest in people and my own interests. I lose interest in my interests. I lose my love for music and books and video games. I love video games too. I'm a huge nerd. Uh, so yeah, I there's a lot of things in life that the love goes away for 'em. But this one was different. I'll tell you why. So I would say roughly a couple of weeks after my last video, I picked up the guitar, and I have four guitars in my possession. One of them is my dad's, which I've been playing a lot since I've been here. I'm in Texas, actually, for one more week. I've been here for 3 weeks, and it's been pretty awesome. Um, so what I've been doing is, instead of writing and pumping out poetry onto Instagram or videos, live videos or whatever I do on Instagram, um, I've been putting all that sort of energy into the guitar, which is wild. It's really mind blowing because I was one of those guys that always said, I was complete poser and said, hey, I play guitar, and all the ladies are like, oh wow, that's awesome, and turns out I only knew like 5 chords, and it was like, please don't let me play, my fingers hurt, and I can't do it. Um, so what I've been, so that's what I was doing for since I was like 19, because what happened was, my dad buys me my first acoustic. He starts paying for guitar lessons, and I quit because I'm a quitter, apparently. I was a quitter back in the day. You know, if things weren't going my way, I literally remember throwing down my guitar case. After, like, in my opinion, a shitty lesson, because I'm thinking, oh, well, I'm going to be Jimi Hendrix overnight, you know? But, you know, total bullshit. This lighting is just horrible. What's going on here? Let me fix this. Oh, it's the outside. Oh, okay. So yeah, I threw it down, literally, and didn't pick it up until recently. Because, you know, what I did was I would let that instrument intimidate me. Because I didn't love myself for the bulk of my life. I would just let things run over me. So I, didn't pick it up. And then a few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks after my last video, I'm looking at the acoustic guitar I have in my room. I pick it up, and I'm like, I can play this. And I can get good at this. I just didn't feel intimidated by it anymore. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, is playing a lot of guitar, you know, learning a lot of songs, and it's been very cool, very cool. So yeah, my creative output has still been there. It wasn't killed off by the depression wave. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. But enough is enough. Enough letting depression and that unmotivated wave just, you know, it does want to keep you down. And I think especially like when people have, and I'm not boasting or tooting my own horn, but I feel like I got things to say, and I feel like, you know, people, you know, would want to listen to some of the things I say. I'm trying to dodge this light right there. See that? So yeah, you know, I'm like, you know what? Plus, regardless of all that, I mean, I just want to talk because I miss going to support groups, and because the world is so jacked up right now with all this COVID and everything going on that it's like, should I start going back to support groups just for them to like be canceled eventually? So I decided, hey, this is kind of like my support group. I'm going to get on here and talk. And I'm going to be just, you know, just verbally vomiting all my thoughts out. And if people want to hang out and listen, very cool. I appreciate that. That's just you know, I can't find the words to say, because it, you know, when people like the things you do, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's what I've been, you know, that's where my head's at right now, is like, let's concentrate on guitar. Let's get back into writing. Let's not let this depression just fuck me over, because it is so stealthy. It can be. And before you know it, you've been lying on the couch for weeks. So, anyway. So, you know, I'm here. My sister dyed my hair black, which is pretty cool. So I'm going, you know, I think I'm going to nourish my rock and roll side and get that going. See, I got the man bun right here. See that? It's coming in pretty nicely. I always thought, like, I would say within the last 10 to 15 years, I don't know when you started seeing an influx of man buns, but I would go into a Starbucks or go in a restaurant or something or whatever, and I see a guy in a man bun, and I'm like, you know, what a douchebag, that guy over there with the sexy beard and the sexy hair. He's, you know. But it was all because I was, just a hater, you know. But now I got the man bun now, so there you go. And probably get into yoga too, do some more stuff, more self-help stuff. I mean, meditation I have been doing, and getting into the Bible, definitely reading some good wisdom. There is this term that I heard recently, and it's beautiful, and I'm like, whoa, that's me. So you got, when it comes to like religion, which I'm not all about, I don't like religion. It's this multi-denominational, or this, I don't know, it's the, or a Unitarian kind of vibe or whatever, but it's more like taking wisdom from all places. Anywhere it's available. Because to me, I mean, if I look at it like this, God is all around, right? And God is in a lot of people's hearts. And a lot of people, regardless of where they go to worship, or if they don't go anywhere to worship, or, they just do what they do spiritually, they can give you some really good wisdom. So yeah, I just take it from anywhere I can get it. So yeah, I don't even know where I'm going right now. I think I'm derailing right now, but yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. And the theme, I usually have themes, and usually I drone on in these videos for like 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes, even though I'm like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna make a very just tight 8-minute video, 10-minute video. Never happens, because usually I'm droning on about some crazy bullshit. Anyway, so let's talk about this morning. So I got up out of bed at 5:30, 6, let's say 6. And I told myself, and I'm staying at my parents' house, and I told my mom that, and my sisters, I'm gonna get up early. I don't care. I don't give a shit how cold it is outside. I'm gonna go out there like Rocky, in Rocky Part 1. The first day of his training, I'm gonna go out there in that movie. The first day of his training, it's dark. It's early morning. He drinks like 7 raw eggs. It's that scene. It's right after that. And he goes out and runs, and it's so fucking inspiring. So I'm like, you know what? I'm like Rocky, So I'm gonna, you know what? I didn't drink 7 raw eggs. I fried them first and then drank them with some bacon or whatever. But then I go out, and it is cold, and I could see my breath coming out of the steam, and I start running, and it was beautiful. Very beautiful experience, because I felt it was one of those instances where you can tap into gratitude. And I tapped into gratitude, and I was like, wow, it's cold, and I love cold weather, and I'm running, and in my head I'm like Rocky, so I'm totally delusional, so, but whatever. So I'm out there doing a combination of like power walking, jogging, running, whatever, getting the sweat going, and amazing. And yeah, so it was like a good day. It was a good day to go out and do this sort of thing, tapping into gratitude. And I think, gratitude, even though, 'tis the season. What is today? December something? I don't know what day it is right now, but what's the date? But I don't know. But 'tis the season. Hallmark, tells us be grateful and all this bullshit, and it's like, well, I'm gonna be grateful. Fuck off, Hallmark. I'm gonna be grateful all the time, every day. I'm gonna be grateful for my sisters and my brother and my nieces and my nephews and my mom and my dad and this house that's been in the family since 1988, when I was 10 years old, when we moved here, and I'm sitting here right now in front of this, in front of my phone, doing this video, and I can spot material as of material possessions, tons of things I'm grateful for. But when you sit down and itemize your life, you start naming off. I'm thankful for my guitar that I can see, and I'm thankful for this futon behind me, and I'm thankful that there's a roof, and there's an air conditioner right there, and a ceiling fan, and there's pictures on almost every wall in this house of family. And, I've gotten to see a lot of my family since I've been here, and it's been amazing. And, just being thankful for just every single person. And being thankful for God, and being thankful for, that I was able to go running this morning and enjoy the coldness and have that time to meditate. And it's a really good experience. I mean, when you take the time to be still and listen and just mellow out, any time can turn into sacred time. Sacred time with the universe, with God, with yourself. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I just wanted to make a video to tell you people I'm here, and more videos to come. And I'm going to keep this motivation, this momentum going, because I feel like these words, these videos can, they can help people, and that's sort of where I want to be on this path, is, helping people. Gone are the days of being a complete asshole, being a complete douchebag to people, and treating people like shit. Steamrolling over people for personal gain and all this kind of stuff. Basically being a bully. And enough of that shit, and throw in all the cliche phrases, life is too short, make love not war, all that kind of stuff. It's all fucking true. It's better to just love people instead of hating. Because when you love people, you lift them up, and you are being lifted up as well. When you hate people, your goal is to bring them down, but you're just bringing yourself down. And as I see it, you're just holding on to these boulders, these rocks in your hands that for some reason you don't want to let go, because they become part of you, and they are dragging you down deeper into that abyss, into that lake of misery. And I kept holding on to those weights for most of my life, and now you realize it's all bullshit, man. It's better to love and not hate. It's better to leave misery behind. And I know it's hard, and I have a lot of there's going to be, I'm sure, many videos to come where I'm going to be talking about misery. So anyway, I'm going to get going. For dinner, I'm going to have a shake, like a protein shake, and some hard-boiled eggs, because I'm trying to lose this holiday poundage. I weighed myself this morning. It wasn't pretty. It was wild. So, hence why I went running. It was like, okay, no, I have 10 extra reasons out of nowhere why I need to go running. It's just been carb craziness over here, because everything's carbs. Everything fucking has carbs. It's fucking nuts. Now I'm ranting, but I don't know. Jesus, I have a dad bod, and I don't have any kids. How does that work? How does that happen? Weird. Anyway, I'm rambling. I gotta go. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. You guys, wherever you are, I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you're smiling. If you're going through some shit, remember that it is temporary, believe it or not. And yeah, so expect more of these videos of me rambling about craziness to come, and I'll see you very soon. Oh, and let me go over the whole thing. Now I'm at over 20 minutes. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment, whatever bullshit you're supposed to do, share, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, let people know these videos are out there. I really I really want these videos to reach everyone, and definitely the people who need them the most, obviously. But, if you are a happy-go-lucky person already, and you're not depressed or miserable, and you want to see a guy with pretty cool hair and a bun talking, rambling about shit, this is the place to be. Anyway, I'm going to get going, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.